Hi, all my smothered friends. I hope everyone's doing well out there. So what I have going on here today is my October melting basket. Now, I have pulled an obscene amount of scents from my October basket. I went very admittedly overboard. And I think it's because October is the month of Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. So I'm really excited about the fact that I can pull some scents that are kind of, I won't say like Halloween scent, but like Halloween named or Halloween themed, because technically I don't really like scents that kind of smell like Halloween, like dirty and dusty and dingy and musky, and I don't really like those kind of scents. But the fact that I can pull things that are related to Halloween and spooky for the month of October, yeah, I got really excited. October is my favorite month. It's fall. My birthday falls in October. Not that I really give a flying fig about my birthday, to tell you the truth. I usually try to keep it on the down low. And it's Halloween. That I care about. So I got a little too excited. I don't think for 1 second I'm going to get through all this wax, although I did do pretty good on my September melting basket. I've got 2 days of September left, a few more hours of tonight. I'm filming this Saturday evening, September 28th. Yeah, so I still have tomorrow, which I'm home from work, on a Sunday, and then I'll have Monday, which I won't get much done on Monday because I'll be at the office, but I'll be able to get at least 2 cents done that night. So I have made very good progress with that basket. I was shocked because I thought I pulled too much for my September basket too. But yeah, that's nothing compared to what I pulled for my October basket. I have 2 huge Candle Day bags from Bath and Body Works. One full and the other about halfway full. So it's, like I said, absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, my melting basket is based on Patricia Gates's wax challenge. So if you like to follow along, you can find it posted on her Instagram, and you can find it on her YouTube channel community tab as well. I will post her YouTube channel, as I always do, in the description below. So if you are interested in following along, you can. I am also not strictly following, but also I noticed that Patricia Gates, a lot of her prompts were not necessarily spooky or Halloween oriented. They were definitely fall, and some were definitely, trick-or-treatish, Halloweenish, definitely. But I wanted more. So I'm kind of in the realm of following Martha at Martha's Fragrance Corner. She has posted a wax challenge to her Facebook group, so I'm kind of following her prompts as well. I love how she set up her wax challenge. She just did like 5 prompts. They run for like a week, and very, very like general in the realm of Halloween, spooky, Octoberish. And I love that. So I kind of pulled some things thinking about her challenge as well. I definitely think they can kind of fit both challenges. I won't be real strict about this. Sometimes my work schedule and stuff just gets in the way. So what I end up doing is using the wax challenges to pull all my wax. I may not necessarily get to warming that specific wax on that specific prompt day, but I definitely do try to get through it within that week, and if not within that week, within the month for sure. But I love having the prompts because it really gives me a good way to follow something that gives me an idea of what to pull. And yeah, unfortunately, I think it's making me pull too much, but I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining if it has to go back some. And then we still have November, which is technically a fall month. So if I have to carry some over or put some back, no big deal. So anyway, all that to say, I am going to share my October melting basket with you. And if you are interested in seeing what I plan to melt in the month of October, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to warn you now, because I pulled so much wax, I have a feeling this is going to be a 2-parter. My intro alone was quite lengthy. Sorry about that. So I have a feeling it's going to be a 2-parter. So just plan on that. There may be 2 videos. I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible. I said that in my last melting basket video, and I still talk too much about the wax. So I'm going to try a little harder this time. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try. I did pull a variation of Scentsy wax and Vendor wax. Patricia Gates, who's running the wax challenges, as I said in the intro. She does mostly Scentsy, but she does do some vendor wax too. And she's made it very known that we can choose any kind of wax we want. Retail, Scentsy, candle wax, vendor wax, whatever kind of wax that you have that meets that prompt, use it and get creative with it. So anyway, we'll just count on 2 parts. If I see that the video is not going over, then we'll make it 1 video, but we'll count on 2 parts. So what I'll do is my first 15 days, so day 1 through the 15th, and then I'll do the last 16 days of October, the 16th through the 31st. So let's get started. Okay guys, so like I said, if you're looking for the prompts, check out Patricia Gates' channel, check out her community tab, they're there. I've got a photograph of them on my iPad, so I apologize for any glare, but I need to use my iPad to pull up the prompts. So I will try to keep my iPad in front of me as little as possible, but this is what I'll use to read through the prompts. So on day 1, the prompt is melt a fruity fall scent. So I pulled, and like I said, I pulled way too much wax, so I don't think there was one day I just pulled 1 piece of wax, so be forewarned. I will say that I did try to pull like multiple small ones too, so I can kind of get these things out of my collection. So I don't think it'll be too bad, but I'm definitely not going to get through it all, because I also pulled some brittles and stuff, and they take longer to get through. So the first thing I pulled for fruity, and the thing is with some of these, they definitely match more than 1 prompt, so it will be easy for me to kind of move things around. So anyway, day 1, fruity fall scent, I picked the Blob, which is from Britta's Creepy Treasures, and that's in one of her skull shapes. And this has notes of So White type, and I'm not sure what her So White type is. And strawberry and summer scoops. This is definitely going to be a strawberry scent, and it is. I also picked from Zape Country Apple, and I believe this is based on the Bath and Body Works type. So cute, little leaf in there. It's a little scent shop, so a little scent shot. I'm already pronouncing things wrong, but as you can see, these are smaller pieces. I also pulled from Britta's Zombie Juice. You're gonna see a lot of Britta's because yeah, she makes it real easy when it comes to Halloween. And I was also watching Alexa Schluter's video of her melting basket for October. It was so neat. She pulled so many Halloween themed scents. So if you have not watched her video already, I'll post her channel below as well. Check it out. Really neat. She loves Halloween just as much as I do, so really enjoyed her video. Oh, this is good. This is notes of strawberry and margarita. Yep, that's exactly what it smells like. Smells like a fruity strawberry concoction, and I like it. And then I pulled Evil Dead by Britta's. This is in her Predator shape. Is that not cool? It's so cool. So this has notes of Sweater Weather, Mac Apple, and Juicy Pear. So I pulled this because of the Mac Apple and Juicy Pear. Sweater Weather, I'm not a fan of, which is a Bath and Body Works type. So I don't know. This kind of smells okay, so I might like it, but that's day 1. So day 2, the prompt is melt a purple wax. So I pulled 3 scents. From Teddy B's, I pulled Basic Witch. Definitely a beautiful purple. Actually tried to melt this like 2 months ago and never got to it. So now is a perfect opportunity. This has notes of vanilla latte, whipped coffee, roasted marshmallows, pecan waffles, and beach treats. That's exactly what it smells like. It's a very much like a beach nights mixed with coffee kind of scent. So looking forward to enjoying that. From Second and Spruce, I pulled Haunted Carnival Nights. And this wax is kind of hard to tell if it's like a gray or a purple. It kind of looks purplish to me, but it also looks gray. So I don't know, but I'm going to use it. So this has notes of caramel apple, which I'm not usually a fan of because I get a celery note. Funnel cake, marshmallow fireside, cotton candy, dark berries, and an extra hint of smoke. I went ahead and purchased this scent anyway because I love Erica's wax. and I wanted to see how it smelled. Right off the bat, I'm not getting that celery note, so that's a good sign. But I'm gonna warm it up and see. That is Haunted Carnival Nights from Second and Spruce. And then I pulled from Traverse City Wax. I'm really hoping this does well because I've not been having the best of luck when it comes to Traverse City Wax. So we'll see. Because people rave about this scent and it smells amazing on cold. This is Frankenstein. Look at that beautiful brittle. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this has notes of buttery cupcake, sweet pumpkin, crushed pecans, and vanilla bean. It's the most amazing pumpkin bakery. I need this to perform for me because, yeah, I love how it smells on cold. So that is Frankenstein. And a few of these I've pulled will already meet the prompt for the next day. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. So day 3 of the prompt is, today is warm something movie related. And of course I was going to go with horror movies because, hello, it's October. And I actually have a lot of wax in this melting basket that would meet this prompt, like a lot. I mean, you already heard I talked about The Blob, I talked about Evil Dead, Frankenstein, and you'll see many more during this melting basket. So this is definitely a day that I could interchange scents. But the first thing I pulled was Beetlejuice from Scoopable Wax Melts. And this is in one of her ice cream scoop shapes. Love it. And this has notes of, actually, she doesn't tell us what's in Beetlejuice. We just know it's something fruity. So it's Beetlejuice and ice cream scoop bread. And to me, it kind of smells like something berry-ish. Yeah, it kind of almost smells like it has grape in it. But also like berry. Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to warm that and enjoy it. So that is Beetlejuice from Scoopable Wax Melts. I also pulled from Britta's Creepy Treasures, The Conjuring. I love this shape. Let me take that out and show you. So cute. I think I got this last year. Look at that. So cute. It's like a little haunted house with a ghost and a bat. So cute. So The Conjuring, and there's the back of that bag with the label, has notes of zucchini bread, blackberry jam butter cookies, and pie crust. And yeah, I got it back in January. Yeah, you really get that blackberry jam butter cookies. So if you are a fan of blackberry jam butter cookies, it's a really good blend for blackberry jam butter cookies. And I do get that zucchini bread. So let's just doing a double take to make sure that I did. And I also pulled from Britta's Creepy Treasures, Myers. And if you know, you know. Michael Myers is the main character of the Halloween movies, which are my favorite movies to watch this time of the year. So Myers has notes of pumpkin pecan waffles, spiced autumn reef, and fire roasted marshmallow. Yeah, you definitely get the pumpkin pecan waffles, so you have to be a fan. But I am so excited to melt this. This was a new, fairly new shape this past year. Her little, like, I don't remember what she calls them. Jack something. But I love them. They're layered. I don't know if you can see the colors. They're darker, so it might be harder. But so looking forward to that. Love me some Michael Myers. And then I pulled this scent just because it's October 3rd. So I thought, hey, L3 has that amazing Today is October 3rd blend. And I decided to pull a variation of that blend. So this is So Fetch, which is basically Today is October 3rd and Strawberry Pound Cake. And if you know, Today is October 3rd is, what is it? Toasted, does she have it on here? No. It's like Toasted Mallow, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Palo Santo. It's so good. And So Fetch with the Strawberry Pound Cake, it's even better. So, like I said, another small little piece of wax I should be able to get through. So that is So Fetch, and I decided to add it in there even though it wasn't part of the prompt because, hello, October 3rd. So on day 4, the prompt is World Smile Day. Pick a scent that gets you grinning. So I chose 2 scents. One from Lavender and Speckles because I just thought this sounded good. So yeah, it makes me smile when something sounds good. So I don't know about grinning, but it definitely makes me smile, and it's World Smile Day. Strawberry and apple buttercream from Lavender and Speckles. And this is notes of strawberry pound cake, red delicious apple, and vanilla buttercream. I love apple scents in September and October, and even through November. All through fall, I like apple scents. I know a lot of people say they only do it in September, but I am definitely an October and November girl. So this smells amazing. Can't wait to get into that. So that is strawberry and apple buttercream. What a way to bring strawberry into fall. And I pulled this blend because I actually pulled this last month and I didn't get to it. And I started thinking, you know, this really is a good one for this prompt. And it has witch in the name, so I was like, okay, well, it's definitely a good one for October. So I decided to carry it over. So this is Resting Witch Face from Scoopable Wax Melts, which is obviously a play on Resting Bitch Face. So that makes me grin. This has notes of apple, pumpkin, marshmallow, and zucchini bread. This is an amazing scent. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm gonna warm that on day 4. So day 5 is World Teacher Day. My sister is a teacher. Melt something that starts with A, B, or C. And you guys know that I'm extra, so of course I had to pick 3 scents, an A, a B, and a C. So my A is from Sassy Girl Aroma, Apple Butter Delight. This is in her, they kind of look like little bread loaves. I don't remember what she calls them, but they're kind of neat. Yeah, I don't remember what she calls these. It's been a while. I got this back in February. So Apple Butter Delight has notes of slow cooked apples, caramelized sugar, brown butter, steamed milk, and creamy caramel. This actually fits some other prompts too. Yeah, that smells okay. We'll see when I warm it, but definitely gonna try that. So that is Apple Butter Delight. For my B, I pulled, I just had to get into this month. From Lavender and Speckles, this is Banana Nut Bread and Buttercream. It's a small bag. This says notes of sweet banana nut bread and rich buttercream frosting. I gotta get my nose in here. Oh, it's such an authentic banana nut bread scent with like a warm, melting vanilla buttercream icing on top. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend. It is a favorite from Beth, and it performs well. And then my C is Creep Show from Teddy Bees. And this I got in a D-stash, so it looks a little rough, and I think it's old. Yeah, it's a couple years old almost. So Creep Show has notes of pumpkin sugar donuts, marshmallow fireside, sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice. This was poured in October 2nd of 2022. So yeah, it's definitely coming up on 2 years old, but she held this in her pre-order recently, and I picked up a fresh one. So I'm looking forward to warming this and see how it does. But I'm not going to bother open it because it's double bagged. So, Creep Show. I'll let you know when I warm it. You'll see in an empties video. So day 6, the prompt is Boo! Melt something you might smell in a haunted mansion. Very neat prompt. So I pulled a couple of things here. So I pulled from Scoopable Wax Melts. You guys know I'm trying to work on my Scoopables and my Rose Girls. And I feel like I didn't really pull enough of them. But, you know, Britta's, she's the Halloween girl. And so she kind of won out this month. But that's fine with me because she's definitely a favorite vendor. So Scoopable Wax Melts Boo's Spooky Castle 3 Cakes. So that is in a Scoopable. This has notes of Blueberry, Vanilla Crunch Donuts, Monster Cookies, and 3 cakes, which is yellow cake, birthday cake, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I absolutely love her 3 cakes, but I am not the biggest fan of blueberry scents. But I thought I'd try it out and see how it goes. It does smell quite lovely on cold, and I do feel like 3 cakes kind of makes everything better. So I'm going to try it out and see what I think. Boo's Spooky Castle 3 Cakes. I also pulled from Teddy Bees, Catacomb of the Witch. And this has notes of dark plums, rich vanilla, bonfire bliss, and vanilla woods. I think I got this in a D-stash because it's dated September of 2023. Trying to think when my first order from Teddy Bees was. I may have gotten it in RTS. I don't have it marked D-stash, so maybe not. This is just a really nice, lovely dark plum scent, and I do like plum scents. So, looking forward to that. Catacomb of the Witch from Teddy Bees. That'll be my first warm, but I know a lot of people talk about that. And then I wrote down the notes from my Scentsy bars so I could share them. I pulled from Scentsy the Haunted Mansion. Hello, like... So this bar I absolutely love. It's in my club, and I will never remove it as long as I have a club. So this is allspice, pumpkin, cinnamon, and ginger. Usually ginger kind of scares me, but to me, this just comes across as a delicious, yummy pumpkin bread. And I love me some sweet pumpkin bread. So that's a favorite, the Haunted Mansion. So day 7, the prompt is melt something containing clove. Now, you guys know I'm not a huge clove person. I will get something with clove as long as it has enough of other notes that I think it's probably blended in there and won't be too harsh to my nose. If it's sounding like it's clove heavy, I usually won't pick it up. So I pulled 4 scents. From Scoopable Wax Melts, I pulled a Scoopable Harvest Gathering. And this is a type, a Bath & Body Works type. And this has notes of cinnamon, apple, peach, wild berries, and clove. I love the Bath & Body Works candle. So, of course, I love this. I definitely get that apple and peach. The clove is not overbearing. It's like a warm, fruity scent, and I love it. So, that is Harvest Gathering. From Harper James, I pulled Fall Cookies. This is in her brownie bag. And this is from a fairly recent pre-order. It was actually poured in May, but it was her fall pre-order. She did it early because she's expecting, so she got through her pre-orders pretty quickly this year. So this has notes of Fall Farmhouse, which is her pumpkin, cinnamon, clove, fir, nutmeg, and cedarwood, and sugar cookie. And I'm not sure if that matches Bath & Body Works Fall Farmhouse or not. But this is nice. I'm not a huge Bath & Body Works Fall Farmhouse lover, so I don't remember if it matches that, but this kind of smells quite lovely. Very fallish, and you definitely get that sugar cookie that kind of sweetens it up. So looking forward to melting some of that fall cookies. I also pulled a sample from Scoopable Wax Melts of Jackie's Obsession. And this is a dupe for Scentsy's Jack's Obsession. This is apple spiced with clove and cinnamon. It's so spot on. I've warmed this already, and I love that green. And it's absolutely amazingly close to that Scentsy bar, and it performs so nice and strong. And then last but not least, I pulled from Southbound Candle Company Spider Cider. This is in one of Rachel's wax cakes. How cute is that? Let me take it out for a second and show you. Look at that. So cute. I think I got this last. Actually, I got this in a D-stash. So this has notes of ground cinnamon, hot apple cider, allspice, fresh clove, and maple. Yeah, it smells nice. I don't know that I love it, but I like it. So we'll go with that. But I do sure admire how darling this wax is. So that is Spider Cider. I have a feeling I'm gonna like it on warm. I do get that clove note, but it's not hefty. So on day 8, the prompt is melt a wax that has caramel or toffee. So I pulled again a number of scents. Every day I pulled a number of scents. Might as well get used to it. So the first one I pulled, this is definitely Halloween oriented. Finger Knives from L3 Waxy Wonders. I haven't seen L3 pour clams in a long time, so I don't know if she'll start doing that again now that she's staying open or what. But this has notes of, and it also says in parentheses, claws, so maybe that was a former name, I'm not sure. But it's obviously a nod towards Nightmare on Elm Street, which Freddy Krueger, he's my #1 favorite horror movie character, so I absolutely love the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. So this is caramel, toffee, butterscotch, pecan bars. It's a little sweet. So we shall see. But I'm excited to get into it. So that is finger knives. Quite sweet. I also pulled from Scoopable Wax Melt a mini loaf of salted caramel cookie. I don't always love caramel and scents, so, you know, this one's kind of hard. So I don't have a ton of caramel scents, but I did find some. Again, like clove, I kind of look for it to be mixed in, like it should be mixed in well, and it may not pick up a lot of caramel, but this is notes of caramel, sugar cookie, and vanilla with a hint of saltiness. I will say on cold, I do like how this smells. It's definitely like a salted caramel bakery scent, and I'm not hating on it at all. Salted caramel cookie. Do have a feeling I'm probably gonna like that, so there's that. And from Teddy B's, I pulled All Hallows Eve. I almost pulled this for the purple wax. I almost pulled this for the A. Like, you see what I mean? Like, a lot of this wax meets different prompts. So this is notes of warm apple cider, vanilla fudge butter, buttery toffee, vanilla sugar, warm cake, which is cupcakes at Tiffany's. This is so beautiful. It smells amazing. I don't have this marked, but I know I got this in a D-stash because I remember the woman I bought it from. It's so good. I'm looking so forward to that. It's a delicious bakery scent. So All Hallows Eve. I could do this like the end of the month too, but you know, gotta fit it somewhere. Okay, so for day 9, the prompt is warm a scent that's only offered for a limited time. So I went with Scentsy on this, and actually I have a number of Scentsy bars pulled that totally could fit this prompt, but I only pulled or named 2 of them on this prompt. So we'll go over those 2, but I definitely have a number here that could fit this prompt and I could interchange. So the first one I pulled is Jack's Obsession, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I love, love, love the color of this bar. So this is just like I said earlier. It's like apple, cinnamon, and clove. I love it. So gonna enjoy that day, or maybe clove day. I don't know. And next I pulled, this is from the Gordy Goodness collection, which has sold out, but you still can add this bar to your club if you have a Scentsy club. That's Spiced and Spirited. There's that. And this has notes of pumpkin, brown sugar, so it could fit, there's a brown sugar prompt on here too, it could fit that, and a splash of bourbon. Obviously the spirited means the bourbon, but I kind of pulled this scent because it said spirited in the way, like, you know, ghost. So I thought it meant that it fit the Halloween bill, so Spiced and Spirited. I tried to do mostly spooky, Halloween, monster kind of scents. A few of them are just like apple fall, but you know, I wanted to melt them, so I pulled them anyway. So day 10 is Warm a Cake scent. Now you know my bakery loving heart is like, give me some cake, give me some cake. Yeah, I'm crazy. Okay, so I pulled, where's my cake pile? So I pulled 2 bags of these because I had 2 bags. This is Beetlejuice 3 cakes. So we talked about Beetlejuice from Scoopable Wax Melts earlier. Look at those cute teddy bears. So because I have 2 bags, I will be able to get away with this in my open space. 6 warmers. The bears are a nice little size. I'll pull one out. Yeah, looking so forward to this. And I actually like how this smells better than the Beetlejuice one because it has that 3 cakes in there. Oh, yesy, yesy, yes. It's so fruity and so cakey at the same time. So looking very forward to Beetlejuice 3 cakes from Scoopable Wax Melts. From Noel's Farm Scents, I pulled, obviously this is based on Taylor Swift, but still, it has blood in the name, Bad Blood. And that's all right. I love me some Taylor Swift anyway. I'm not ashamed. I love her. So this is white cake, white chocolate, sweet cream, and toasted coconut. Yes, please. I hope it does well for me. This was poured back in February of this year. So fingers crossed. But I have been getting much better results from Knoll Farm scents lately, and so very pleased. And then from Teddy Bees, I went a little out with the Teddy Bees this month, and I know there's no way I'm getting through all this, especially this tub. So with the tubs, I'll probably just go for half, and the other half will go back for another time. But witches be crazy for cupcakes at Tiffany's. Obviously, witches, Halloween. So this has notes of birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a hint of cinnamon spice vanilla, which is the witches be crazy part, blended with crispy toffee, hints of chocolate, sweet sugar, buttercream, vanilla cake, cupcakes at Tiffany's part. This was poured back October of last year, October 17th. So beautiful. This is such a yummy, creamy cake blend. It's so good. I'm so looking forward to that. Very popular blend, which is be crazy. So yeah, it seems like everything that Tiffany blends this with is perfection. So day 11 is melt and orange colored wax. And you know, I went a little crazy on this day. So I'll pull the number of scents. They're not big pieces though. So I pulled from Swanky Fall Celebration. And I pulled this because, let me open this. I actually got this in a D-stash, so it's looking a little rough, but, and I have no idea what scent notes are in this, but I pulled it because this little face on here is so cute. I'm probably never going to get this back in the same way, but look at that. How cute is that? It's definitely a bakery blend. Kind of smells like that pumpkin, what's that oil I really love, like pumpkin crunch cake. I like it. I'm looking forward to it. And Swanky has been doing pretty well in my home, so I haven't melted a lot from Swanky, but what I have melted, I've been pleased with the performance. So I thought that was really cute and perfect for Halloween and for fall. So that is Fall Celebration. Also in the orange category, this is also a D-stash. This is from Britta's Creepy Treasures. This is Pumpkin Espresso. Orange on the front, but yellow on the back. So this has notes of cappuccino, pumpkin pecan waffles, and vanilla bean marshmallow. Obviously, it's a coffee blend. I love coffee mixed with pumpkin, so I'm all about that. That's going to be a good one. From L3, I pulled Fall Vibes. This is in her cloud cake. So a little orange on the front, a lot more orange on the back. This has notes of pumpkin pecan waffles, sugared shortbread, and mac apple. Looking forward to that. From L3 Waxy Wonders as well. This is a play on The Shining. Here's Johnny, but this is Here's Jenny because the owner of L3, her name is Jennifer. So Here's Jenny is pumpkin pecan waffles, pretzel bakery bomb. Let me get a whiff. This is in her mystery melts, which are these beautiful. Some are oval, some are rectangular, but look at that. Beautiful tree on there. Oh yes, this is gonna be a good one. I got this back in June, so hopefully it's strong enough. It doesn't smell super strong on cold, but we'll see. And then from Britta's Creepy Treasures, I'm so excited to be melting so much Britta's this month. I feel like last month I didn't get into that much of it, and I love her wax, and I'm excited. So this is Ohio State Reformatory. And this is a place that's nearby where Britta lives, and there's an urban legend story, so check it out online. So this is cinnamon glazed baklava, which is an amazing oil from Britta. Hot apple pie, funnel cake, and vanilla ice cream. I have not warmed this yet, but oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Yeah. I need a truckload of that. Ohio State Reformatory. If you like cinnamon, like warm cinnamon bakery scents, that is your jam. So day 12, this one, I was struggling a little bit on this one trying to find scents. So it says, pick a scent fit for a farmer. And I'm like, is that vegetables? Like, what? I don't know why I struggle, because farmers grow tons of things. Like, literally, they can grow anything. And I don't know why I had in my head vegetables. And I'm like, I don't have any veggie blends because that's not my thing. Like, I don't do tomato scents. I don't do, like, cucumber scents. I don't do that stuff because I just don't, it's not my favorite. But I thought about it. I'm like, farmers grow pumpkins, they grow blueberries, they grow all kinds of fruits, strawberries, whatever. Oranges, you know, so I went with it. And I pulled a little pile of a few cents here. So the first one I pulled is Southbound Tricky Treats. And this wax is like two-tone. I don't know how well you can see it. I don't know if I can get it. Maybe I can get it to pop out easy. Well, first of all, look how darling cute it is. There it is. Look at that. It looks like candy corn. Oh my gosh. So this has scent notes of, and it's a little weird because it's not candy corn. This is pumpkin, persimmon, apple, blueberries, elderberries, and cinnamon with a hint of sugarcane and vanilla. Like, that's a lot of stuff in there that a farmer would be growing, right? Yeah. It's interesting. Very different. So we will see how that comes across on warm, but definitely not a candy corn scent. I also pulled from Super Tarts Birds, based on the Alfred Hitchcock movie, so perfect for October. And I pulled this mainly not because of what exactly is in it, but because the word harvest is in the scent notes. So harvest ale, pumpkin donuts, brown sugar, and buttercream. So I was being silly. But harvest is in the scent notes, so I think it counts. So that's Birds. Not sure what I think about the scent, but I kind of like it. And Alexa Schluter, who I mentioned earlier, loves this scent, so I'm kind of looking forward to warming that and see how that comes out. She really talked great about that harvest ale. So, and that's kind of the note that scared me from buying it at first, but because she talked so greatly about it, I was like, I gotta at least try it. So, you know. So next, I pulled a blueberry pumpkin carbs with ghouls from Rose Girls. Look at those colors. I mean, come on. That is like the epitome of fall and Halloween and blueberry and pumpkin. So this has notes of blueberry pumpkin patch. I'm like, a farmer would grow blueberries and pumpkins, would have a patch, right? And carbs with ghoul friends. And I never remember what the notes are on carbs with ghoul friends, but I know it has like pumpkin sugar donuts and then some other notes. Does it have monster cookie? I can never remember. It might say on another scent here because I have it in another scent here somewhere, but that smells divine. Cannot wait to get into that. I do love carbs with ghoul friends. It is a absolute favorite scent from Rose Girls and Scoopables. And the next scent is a carryover from September because I just could not get to this. It's a whole brittle, so I probably won't get to all of it, but I wanted to pull some Sassy Girl, a good amount this month, so I tried. So I carried it over. That is Berry Patch. Is that brittle not beautiful? It's just stunning. So this has notes of fresh farm picked blueberries. I mean, hello, it says fresh farm picked, okay? With ripe pumpkin and spice. Yeah, this one, I'm not crazy about that spice note in this. So I don't know that I'm going to love this, but I'm think I'm going to try it. So that is Berry Patch. I mean, I can't make any promises. If I can't get to it, it might not be attempted, but we'll see. I know I said it a lot, but that's true. We'll see. Oh, and I pulled a Scentsy bar. I totally forgot. Mainly because it had the word Appleseed in it. So that's Johnny Appleseed. And I actually started this bar, so I only have to finish it. So I only have to do 4 cubes. And I'll do this in my kitchen, which is where I warmed it before. So Johnny Appleseed has notes of Macintosh apples, apple peels, and pears. That's exactly what it is. Good scent. I really enjoy it. I have a few bars of this, so I will finish that up and knock out that prompt. So day 13, this prompt is melt something pink in recognition of breast cancer awareness. So I pulled a few scents for that day, and I also pulled a Scentsy bar. So from Brita's Creepy Treasures, I pulled Casey Got Gutted, which is obviously a nod to Scream, the Scream franchise. The very first one, Drew Barrymore. So Casey Got Gutted is Ozark Forest, roasted pine cones, and Palo Santo. This smells amazing. Not sure I would call it a fall scent, more of a winter scent to me, but I like it. In fact, I could say I love it. I also pulled from Brita's. This is from her Beach Night sampler. This is Beach Nights, Barnwood, and Butter Brickle. There's pink on there. And this is like in a little shape of a potion bottle. And there's her label. This, I've I've smelled a million times. It smells amazing. Her barnwood is delicious. It's so smooth, creamy, woodsy. I love it. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, I pulled Rich and Creamy. I feel like a lot of people have talked about this, so I wanted to try it. So it's Mac Apple Birthday Cake, French Custard, and Marshmallow Fluff. People love their custard blends. This smells quite good, so I'm looking very forward in getting to that. The Mac Apple is not too strong. It's definitely a nice apple bakery blend. I think that custard helps cream it out too. So, and that wax is just beautiful. Love the pink. Also from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I've been meaning to get into this for a while, so I just thought this is a good excuse. This is spiced apples and oatmeal, and I think it's one of the first scents I've purchased from the Pharmacist's Daughter. And I think it was a leftover at the time. This is layered. Not sure how well you can see that, but it's beautiful. Look at that pink. I don't think they do this layering as much anymore, but this has notes of oatmeal, milk, honey, mulled cider, pie crust, sugar, and warm spices. You know, when something says oatmeal in the name and apple, I gotta go for it, and it smells amazing. Definitely is an oaty apple blend, and I'm looking so forward to testing that out. So spiced apples and oatmeal. Do love the Pharmacist's Daughter wax. And then the Scentsy bar I mentioned is I Pink I Can, and this actually came from the breast cancer awareness box set that was available last October, which everybody was kind of like, oh, it's like so floral and summery scents, and it was true, it was. I actually tried to find my Positively Pink bar because I felt like it was the one out of the 4. I have all 4 bars. It was the one out of the 4 that smelled less summery than the others, although it still kind of smelled summery, but it had raspberry in it, and I thought, well, technically I could take that in the fall. I couldn't find it. I know it's down there in the bin, but I was tired of looking for it because I pulled so much. So I went with I Pink I Can. This is definitely a summer blend. The notes are coconut water, stone fruit, and hibiscus nectar. So totally summery, but I'm going to do it in my bedroom. It smells really pretty. I really like how this smells. And I did not club these because these bars smelled really light on cold. Now that I smell this, I really wish I had. Ooh, you guys know I love coconut water. So yeah, I like that. I Pink I Can. So maybe, you know, I'll take myself back to summer a little bit there, but I thought it was perfect for the prompt. Day 14, this prompt has my heart. Melt any dessert scent. Hello. And you know I pulled some wax for this. So, let's see. Did I pull just Fender? Nope, I pulled a Scentsy bar too. So for day 14, from Brita's Creepy Treasures, I pulled Insidious. That's another movie name. This is in her witch bar. Look at that. It's layered. It's beautiful. I love these bars. And I find myself not wanting to warm them because I don't want to cut them because I love the bars so much, the aesthetics. But I need to enjoy the wax. So I made myself pull some. So this is funnel cake, strawberry pound cake, and apple cider donut. I've warmed this before. It's amazing. You get all of that. So good. Very popular blend with Brita. So that is Insidious. Very good performer. Oh yeah, I'm getting into that. And I also, from Brita's, pulled Final Destination. Also a movie name. Movie franchise. So is Insidious. They're both franchises. So Final Destination has notes of cherry pie, sugar cookie dough, and Danish butter cookies. Brita's Danish butter cookies is amazing. Not sure what I'm going to think about this because it has that cherry scent. And I don't always love cherry, but I will tell you, this cherry pie smells quite authentic. It doesn't smell like on cold sniff. I don't get a medicinal smell. I don't get a cough syrup. I don't get any of that. So I think it's going to be a good one. Final Destination. Look at that bar. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let me take one of these out too. I got to show you how gorgeous these things are. Look at this. It's like a little fortune teller. Oh my goodness. And there it is. Layered. Pretty chunky. It's a nice cherry. Have not warmed this scent before, but I think I'm going to like it. Oh, I smudged. Damn, I hate when I do that. Ugh. Final Destination. Yeah, you see what I did to that bag. See how I go wrong right there where that little ziplock is. I also pulled from L3 because I have not warmed through any of her pies yet that she released for Pie Day. And I totally want to try one. And this is one that I thought smelled so good when I got it. So this is fall pie. Look at that. Is that not? That's a piece of wax. And it has like a pie shape. Let's see if I can get it out. I don't know. It's a little crumbly. Maybe I shouldn't. Probably going to regret it, but it has a pie shape in the center. Yeah, it's definitely crumbly. So I think, if I remember right, the pie shapes were all like pie crust. Yeah, I think it was in the scent pie crust. So the pie shapes are different. And she mentioned that if pie crust was also in the scent notes, then it also had pie crust in the blend. But otherwise, the pie shape, I believe, is pie crust. So this is pumpkin pecan waffles, cider lane type, cider donut type, vanilla wafer, and pie crust. So it does have both. Yeah, it's such a good fall blend. You definitely get that cider lane. I'm not always the biggest fan of cider lane, but I have melted some blends with it lately. Have enjoyed them. So fall pie from L3. And then from Scentsy, because I just want to get into this because it's been a minute since I warmed this and I don't remember a whole lot about it. So I kind of figured out if I want to get a brick in my next club shipment. So I want to test it out. So that is baked apple pie. And there's tan wax. And this has notes of flaky crust, apple, and spices. I definitely get a baked apple. And I get the spices. I'm not sure that I'm getting crust, but we'll see how it comes out when it warms. That's baked apple pie from Scentsy. All right, and day 15, National Grouch Day. Melt something green. That might be my day because I'm all about being something grouchy. But we'll go with green. Absolutely. Season of the Witch from L3. Again, her cloud cakes, which kind of look like they're swirly, like swirled in with white on top. You can see there's more green on the back. This is a really popular blend. I wanted to try it, so I just got a small size because it's basically apples and leaves, which is the Bath & Body Works type leaves. And I'm not a huge fan of leaves either. It comes across as kind of harsh. But I do, again, just like with the Cider Lane, I do like to get blends every now and then and try them because sometimes when it's blended with something else, I like it. And I do like this. I definitely do get that leaves, don't get me wrong, but I'm getting that sweet apple too. I'm assuming it's a Macintosh. It's coming across very sweet, crispy, and crunchy. And it kind of tones down that, it's almost acidic to my nose, that leaves nose. So, looking forward to that. Season of the Witch. From Sassy Girl Roma, I pulled a zombie cookies. And I scored this in a D-stash. So this has notes of crunch berry cereal and sugar cookies. So not huge on, it smells good though, on cereal scents anymore. But I do like me some crunch berry cereal. So we're going for it. Zombie cookies. And as far as green, there's even more green on the back. So some green mixed throughout on the front, but the whole bar is green on the back. So I should show you that to show that it does meet the prompt. And then from Salt Mountain Melts, I also scored this in a D-stash. This is Home Sweet Haunted Home. Love her labels. Looking forward to doing some more Salt Mountain melting because I haven't melted a whole lot from Amanda. So I'm looking forward to this. So this is zucchini bread, iced cinnamon rolls, and birthday cake. I wasn't sure how long her wax needed to cure. How pretty is that? So I've kind of been letting things that I've ordered directly from Amanda sit for a bit. This smells good. Zucchini bread, iced cinnamon rolls, and birthday cake. That's a good bicker scent. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I'm trying to get through this stuff quickly, so I'm not going to go into detail and really sniff hard at these. So very quick scent descriptions, if any. But I will definitely go into detail about what I smelled and how this performed when I do my empties videos. So Home Sweet Haunted Home. Okay, guys, so that'll do it for day 1 through day 15. I do think this is going to be a two-parter, so I'm going to end this video now, and I'm going to go ahead and film part 2, but I will post that at a second date. So I'll do them like day next to day, so they'll be back to back. So as soon as I get this posted, it'll be the very next day that part 2 is up, because I just don't think it's feasible that I'll be able to get them both up in the same day. But I hope if you hung out with me for part 1 that you will join me in part 2. So look for that. And if you enjoyed this content, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And post below, what do you plan to melt in October? Are you a fan of Halloween? Are you trying to melt all the spooky scents? Yeah, let me know what your plan is. I would love to hear. You just gone straight fall. So I will talk to you in the next video, guys. Literally part 2. Bye-bye.